When God says yes, and nobody can say no, not even you. Still, something was just there nagging at the back of me that this is not enough. Hello, everyone. Welcome home. Welcome to our community. I am your host, Trudaira Esther, and I'm so glad that we're finally here. This has been a long time coming, and it feels so surreal to say that we're finally on YouTube. So before I tell you a little bit about myself, I am first going to tell you a little bit about the channel. So I'm going to read to you our mission statement. This channel is a community that is dedicated to empowering young women to grow intentionally, to live boldly, and inspire others through their journeys. By sharing stories of faith, self-discovery, resilience, we create a space where we thrive holistically, boldly, spiritually, mentally, physically, and all the other leads. Together we rise and we radiate, becoming the light that transforms our communities. We're always better together. I'm also going to share with you our reference verse, which is Matthew chapter 5, verse 14. It says, "You are the light of the world. A city on a hill cannot be hidden." And it is in keeping with the vision and the mission that I have with this channel, or this community rather. It is a space where young women can dream boldly and become even better versions of themselves, or even to maintain the version that they are currently. But now that we have all of that out of the way, let me tell you a little bit about me, because maybe you're wondering, who is this little girl in front of me? So I am Trudaira Esther, and I am 24. I'm going to be turning 25 later this year in 2025. I'm very excited about that. So actually, before we go any further, please just write in the comment section, who are you, what is your name, and maybe put your favorite emoji. My favorite emoji is the sparkle emoji, the one with the stars, yeah, that one. Anyway, so my name is Trudaira Esther, and I'm 24, and I am a medical student in South Africa at Stellenbosch University. I am originally from Zimbabwe. I am a Zimbabwean girl. I am a Zimbabwean girl, but I am currently residing in South Africa. A bit about my history. I went to an all-girls high school in Zimbabwe called St. David's Girls High Bwanda. After that, I went to another high school, which I shall not name. But yeah, I went to another high school, and especially at Bwanda, I learned the importance of young ladies coming together for a common cause that is a good cause. And I also saw the power of how when young ladies come together, great things can happen, right? And I've taken all those lessons that I've learned at Bwanda into my life, coming to university, and now in my fifth year of medical school. I have also gone through some stuff, some experiences, which have shaped the way that I think, the way that I view life, and the way that I go through life. And I believe that some of those experiences were quite challenging, but I believe that they were essential and important for me to come to this point, and everything was leading up to this moment. And I also just wanted to give you a bit of history about this, like why I'm starting this YouTube channel. I actually thought I would start this channel in 2022 when I was in second year of medical school. So what happened? let me tell you. So what happened was, I was trying out stuff. I was in that era where I was looking for my purpose. What is my passion outside of medicine? Because yes, I am going to be a doctor one day, but what else is that? I just had this feeling of I was made for more. So I decided to start modeling. I know this could come as a shock to some people, but yes, I was modeling in 2022. I decided to audition and go for castings, and that as I was going through those processes, I realized that was not actually what I wanted. I was comfortable in front of the camera, and I remember the other director at casting at another agency that I shall not name. She said, "You're really talented. I did not expect that from you because, well, newsflash, I am 151 centimeters tall. Okay, I'm the shortest girl on the planet." But so she didn't expect that I would be that confident in front of the camera, or I wouldn't like pull out the poses that I was that I was pulling. I'm laughing because I'm just thinking of that day. But anyway, as time went on, I realized that this was not a space that I actually wanted to be in. There was more. So I was very confused as to what really is going on. So I remember writing down in my diary, it was called Women of Valor. Actually, before that happened, a young girl, or a young lady rather, she gifted me a book. I will not name her, but she gifted me a book, and the book that she gave me was like a journal, but it was like colorful. I will put a screen of it. I'll put a picture of it on the screen, right? So she gifted me this book, and she said she just felt that I needed this book, and the Lord was telling her that I needed this book. So I was like, okay, a journal that was like a clean slate. I wrote in that book that I am made for more. Like, I just wrote in that book that I'm in the process of discovering my purpose, and in the process of seeing what more I can give to the world, because I believe I can add value, right? And I wrote in that book that I wanted to start a YouTube channel that would be a platform for young ladies to like grow in their purpose. I was very passionate about the Proverbs 31 women at that time, so I wrote it would be called the Proverbs 31 women girls, or the Proverbs 31 women ladies. I don't know what I'm saying, but anyway, it's there. I'll show you guys later. So that didn't work out, because 2022 going into 2023 was a very extremely hard year for me. So all of that just kind of went into the drain. I went through life-changing experiences that I would definitely share with you guys later in this channel. And in 2023, I went through a phase with my mental health. It was really bad, but we came out stronger, and I started a blog called Healthy Alive Loved. If you know me from there, you would know that I write articles about mental health. I am a strong advocate through storytelling and writing and sharing experiences, and I believe that we can heal if we come together, because we're always better together. So I started Healthy Alive Loved, and it was giving me what I wanted, right? I felt like, okay, this is my passion, this is my purpose, this is what I was meant to do, to voice out things that are not usually voiced out. But still something was just there nagging at the back of me that this is not enough. And I was like, what is going on? And at this moment, I would just like to say, when God says yes, and nobody can say no, not even you. So I had been saying no to this community of young ladies, where young ladies can come together and grow, and I would facilitate this community. And I just didn't see myself being fit enough to do that. Like, I mean, yes, of course, I am a young lady. I was a junior lady of the year at St. David's Girls High, Bunda. Yay! That was years ago, but I don't think I had what it took to actually start a platform where I can bring young ladies together and just discuss, or maybe like just discuss things. So yeah, I got confirmation that this is what I should do, this is the route I should take, and so here we are. Sorry, I just wanted to say my lighting is a bit off. I've been fighting with the lighting this whole morning, but I really hope you can hear what I'm saying. Anyway, so here's what you can expect from this channel, or rather this community. Firstly, I would like to tell you like a story, not a story, but like what happened to me. So I always thought that I was born an introvert. It's a fact. Like, I was born an introvert. And as I was going through life, especially when I came to university, I kind of drifted away from being an introvert. I wanted to become an extrovert. I wanted to do things that were not really for me, so that I could fit in. It sounds insane when somebody says that I was trying to fit in, and it's very easy to say, no, just do things that make you, don't try to fit in. It's always very easy to say these things when we're not confronted with situations, or where it forces us to kind of fit in, and we kind of forget who we really are and what our identity is, right? So that's kind of what happened to me, and I forgot that I actually drew my energy from reflecting, from being a reflective person, from spending time alone, from having quiet time with God. And that backfired, because you know what, when things go wrong, you always come back to the root, like you always come back to the center and say, okay, rewire me, just my true north, I need you. So that was me. I went back to God and I was like, what is happening to me? I need to know, who am I? And I was reminded that I draw my energy from being alone and reflecting. But you know what? One thing that I've also learned is that the devil tries to make things that are good, and he takes them. He knows they're good, but then he takes them and he makes them bad. Like he purposefully makes things bad that were meant for good. Right? That's what the devil does, and he is the father of all lies. We all know that. So what happened is that I started spending more time alone. I started being reflecting inwards, and what happened was that that started becoming pathological. I started shutting people out. I started, being Miss Independent, not wanting people. And I don't think that is what God intended for us, because if God wanted us to be alone 100% of the time, He would have created a little small earth for every single person, but He didn't do that. Why? Because we need each other. So God has been teaching me that I need people, I need community, and that does not mean that I am denying my introverted side or I'm denying my reflective side. It just means I am being balanced, and I can be all. I can be all of that. I can have community, I can love people, and I can be connected with people through various channels, and I can still have the time to be reflective, to come to my own, to be comfortable with myself, and to just thrive in my introverted side. So all introverts out there, I got you. I am the biggest one of them all. But then all I'm saying is that sometimes it becomes pathological. The same goes for being an extroverted person. And please forgive me, I'm using these introvert, extrovert just vaguely, but then character and how people are is more than just introvert, extrovert. There is more to that. So even if you are an extroverted person, you get your energy from being with other people, going out, that is also good. But that can also become pathological when you don't take the time to reflect, to see yourself inwards, to take time with God. Because one thing about God that I've realized is He wants you. God is a very personal God, and He thrives when we have our relationship with Him. Rather, we thrive when we have a personal relationship with God. Because even in community, we can have community where we worship, we fellowship with others, but then still God wants your heart. God does not want the community's heart. God wants every individual's heart, and then that will bring the community into one heart, and God wants that heart. So God is very personal, and if we don't take the time to go to God, to just have one-on-one time, to have quiet time with God, then things will not go well. Things will go south, and we need to go north. So what you can expect from this channel is community building. I believe that we have the power to come together and to be something great when we come together as one and share our experiences, share what shaped us, share our stories, and inspire each other to dream, take accountability of one another. Then we can rise and radiate together. So mostly I will be doing sit down chit chats with you guys. I will be talking about topics, and you're welcome to message me or put in the comments which topics you'd want us to talk about. I do have a list of topics that I will share with you later when things are a bit more settled. It's my first time on YouTube. I'm still trying to learn how things work. So once I figure that out, I will share with you guys maybe the topic for the next week. And you can also write in the comments what you think we should talk about, and even DM me on Instagram. I will put all of my social media handles at the end of this video, and you can see a way to reach me. I'm also hoping and praying that since we're building community, I will get other young ladies, or even other people who are not young ladies, who can come and share their stories with us, their experiences with us. We can talk and discuss topics together. That is also something that you can look forward to on this channel. Before we end, I also just wanted to say that I did mention in the beginning that I have a blog called Healthy Alive Loves. That is something that is very dear to me, something that I've been working for the past year, and I am hoping to keep working on it for as long as I live. Oh my gosh, the drama. Anyway, I'm hoping to be working on it for a long time and for it to grow. So it is something that I will also be incorporating in this channel. I will write and we can discuss, but it is a separate entity, but sometimes it can come together because we are better together. Thank you so much for being here for my very first video on YouTube. I'm extremely excited and I am hoping that you subscribe. Please be loyal to me and let's pledge our loyalty to each other. Please press the subscribe button. Please hit the notification bell so that you always get notified when we drop a video. I am hoping to drop a video every Wednesday at 6 p.m. so just be on the lookout for that. And yeah, please write in the comments who you are, a favorite emoji if you're excited, or if you have anything to say to the young ladies who are here. Thank you so much for being here. See you guys next week.